honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Yeah. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like this.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones. What I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional try-on hauls, y'all know we have Music Monday as well. But this is sold out, man. Well, of course, you know we continue the sneaker talk. Speaking of the sneaker talk, we have the sold out Discord. The link should be pinned in the comment section. Where, of course, you know, it's free to sign up. And I don't think I actually pinned it, but I'm going to see if I can actually go ahead and pin it right now. I thought I actually pinned the joint, but boom, just pinned it. Should be pinned right here. Pretty much the link is to the sold out Discord where it's free to sign up, where of course we continue the sneaker talk. We got our food section, our sports section, you name it. So pretty much if I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already chopping it up in the sold out Discord, man. Shameless plug right there, right off rip. Let me know if audio and visuals is looking good as you guys come in and out. And I only plan to be on this joint for like an hour, so we got to dive right in. And I will say this too, man. I've been seeing a lot of content where people just saying like sneaker YouTube is dead, and just in general, right? Sneakers, right? I was looking on the sneakers app earlier today. You know, I shot some videos. One thing, and I'll just let you guys in on a little bit of a secret here. Shooting content, the best thing I can say, and this doesn't always work, but the sooner the better, obviously. So when I was getting ready to shoot some content, I'm like, man, not too many releases are coming out next week. So even sneakers app don't even know what they're about to do next week, man. So remember we had that whole discussion and or live where it was like sneakers app is pretty much, you know, done data. You know what I'm saying? No, I think they're just making some changes. And to be honest, that whole like getting, you know, super hype releases every week, I feel like that's about to come to like a peak. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, with today's economy and stuff like that, even the top billion-dollar companies, even they're switching up their strategies as well. So we got to pay attention to that. You guys know me. I've been dropping, and I don't know if you want, I want to say this too before I get too deep into this joint. You'll notice that I really don't drop as many like actual YouTube videos anymore, mainly because everything is focused on short form content, right? Hopefully I said that correctly. Short form content. So I've been dropping a lot of YouTube shorts, and you know, I see the difference right off rip from the very first short that I've been dropping, and just been trying to be consistently with that. So been trying to make sure, you know, if you guys come to the channel, and I still try to make sure I still drop a regular video too, because some people I notice it's half and half, right? Me, I'm not really a short form guy. I'd rather watch the long form content. But I notice in today's time, everybody prefers the short form content. So I try to still feed the people out there that's like one of those like OG original YouTube watchers as well, right? Okay. So if you guys notice that, I've been dropping a lot of stuff. Like, case in point, I gave a test this morning, right? I dropped my weekly sneaker rotation that I've been dropping every Saturday since like the beginning of 2023, right? Literally, yeah, I've been doing it that long. And I said, you know what? Drop a short form content version of it where you're not talking, and do that, and boom. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys are doing that. So I'm still going to drop it though for the people who like to watch the actual long form content, but I'm still going to drop a short form version so I can just feed the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how it is. I don't really like being a fan of having to do that, but it just comes with the game. You know what I'm saying? But tonight's topic, man, I got two of them. And actually, I had meant to grab one of them, but it is what it is. I'll just look it up. We're going to be talking the pre-order of the Air Jordan 3 Knicks 2026. In my opinion, dog, I got a pair already, and I can't think of the last time they actually released, and I'll probably just look it up while I'm in the middle of the stream. I actually have those pairs. I've been contemplating selling my pairs constantly, like, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like they're going to do a pre-order on this because they've won pretty much, I guess you can say, the finals of the NBA. I'm all here for it, but at the same time, this was a shoe that literally was just like sitting with no like demand, right? In fact, I'm gonna look that joint up now, you know what I'm saying? Just for like ish and giggles, I gotta look this up. I'm gonna see what they're going for on StockX. I'm not talking about the newest version that's about to come out in 2026. There was a version, because I got it right here in my collection actually, and I meant to grab that joint before the stream, but I'm gonna see if I can do just a quick little Google search on this real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Jordan 3 Knicks. Because, yeah, they've already had this before. And that's my thing. I'm like, dog, you know, I don't really want to go in on Nike like that, but it's kind of hard not to go in on Nike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at $550. And let me see, this is the right release date. This is the one from 2019. Yeah, so I got the pair from 2019. If I'd known, right, and I may just actually, like, get up and, like, just grab the joint, right, just to prove it to you guys. right now on StockX, right? That joint is going for $550, dog. You know, I gotta get my pair. Like, I'm gonna go to my sneaker room and grab my pair real quick. I promise you, man. I gotta grab it. Whenever I get to the segment, I gotta grab it. I didn't know. I might want to sell them joints right now, but I'm not even like a reseller, but I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be talking that, where you can pre-order them if you want to do that. We're going to talk upcoming sneaker releases as always. And then also we got a couple little articles I want to read here tonight. Pretty much 4 big themes from the footwear earnings season so far. So pretty much how the sneaker market has been going in general, right? I can already attest to this is probably straight cheeks. Even the stuff that has been selling out. I mean, to be honest, dog, I wouldn't want to declare myself as like a reseller or even probably be reselling or selling for retail, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But let me touch the chat real quick. So what we got in the building. King Midas says, smash that like button. Appreciate that, Mr. King Midas. Appreciate that, sir. We got Thomas Goldring Jr. in the building. Says, Jones, did you go after those Jordan 5s today? No, sir, I did not. And I'm assuming you're talking about the black joints that came out today. Me, personally, I wasn't really feeling them. I'm good. They okay. The Black University Blues, they okay, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If anything, and I'm probably giving a hint here, one shoe that I'm going to go back and grab that I didn't grab was those Air Jordan 5s, the gray joints, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at those. Those look more like up to my speed, and I probably would have got them. I was anticipating them going for resale or retail on the resale market, but they actually sold out. But I also remember they dropped during, you know, the peak of like tax season. You know what I'm saying? So it come with the game, so I'll be looking at those for sure. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it going though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. But not for the UNCs, no, I'm good. The University Blues, I'm good. Let's see, we got Wise Profits in the building. Says Jones, salute. What up, Wise? What up? What up, Wise Profits? Says, what's good, my guy? Man with the Kicks in the building says, what's Gucci sold out family? What up? What up, Manny? What up? We got Anthony Coron. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. My bad if I'm butchering the last name. My dog says, bro, did you buy the Jordan 5 Black UNC? No, sir. I skipped on them. Wasn't for me. Like I said, if I go back, I'm going to go back. Look, what's the great joints that dropped recently? Let me see. I got to look them up real quick because those I may actually grab. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually like those. I want to make sure I get the name right because they're not cool gray. They're like, if I'm not mistaken, it's, what am I looking for? Jordan 5, let's see, gray joint. The wolf gray joints. Yeah, the wolf gray. That's what I'm looking for, the wolf gray. I had to look it up on my phone real quick. My bad, everybody. But yeah, the wolf gray joints, I'll go back and probably grab those, but I'm good on the University Blue joints, respectively. And not knocking the people who did go for them, just wasn't for me. Man with the Kick says, I would sell them polo. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like my joints though, but I don't really be rocking my joints. I should sell them joints for real. To keep it 100, I might do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want no backlash on that joint either, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab them joints in a second, man. I'm gonna go grab them joints. Y'all got a bill. I'm gonna go grab them. But I don't want no backlash on them joints, man. But I'm gonna grab them, man. I'm gonna show y'all my pair, and y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Should I sell them joints or not? But I may actually, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm on the fence. But I didn't know they was going for that much monies. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were going below retails. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Let's see. Mandarin Kick says, I left the UNC 5s on the shelf. Hey, respectably, right? Let's see. Anthony says, I may end up buying a pair because I don't have the black metallic 5s. I'm starting up them right now. It says, I'm staring at them right now. Hey, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, too. I actually do have the black metallics, the reimagined joints. I had those 5s. So I'm good on those. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to sound like I'm like hating and nothing like that, respectfully, but I don't really need them in the collection for real. And I know what you're saying, like no shoe you probably need in the collection, but me personally, I don't really think I need them, so I think I'm going to pass on them, you know what I'm saying? What's really surprising me is the Knicks joints, and I'm going to share my screen here on those guys right here just to get the party started. And, yeah, I'm going to grab my pair too, so share my screen here. Boom. It's going to be like a nice little quick little stream for an hour right here. This is the 2019 pair up on StockX. They're going for $550, right? I'm a size 10, right? So that's what they're going for in my size, $550. So I should easily be able to make a cool minimum at best $400 off my pair, dog. That's crazy. And then the new pair, like if you think about it, this is a joint right here. The pre-order joint, 2026 Air Jordan 3 Knicks, available now on the sneakers app for pre-order, which I don't think I've seen these joints up on the sneakers app. Let me see real quick. Let me go on the sneakers up. I'm going to sneakers. I don't remember seeing these joints, but then I was on this joint earlier today, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. We got the UNCs on there. I don't see the pre-orders on there. Maybe it was only just a matter of time. Let's see. We got this joint. That's the Kobe draft pack. You know what I'm saying? I don't see like the pre-order on here. Maybe it was just like for a limited time only, but I don't see a pre-ordering on here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, but maybe I also wasn't checking, mainly because I'm like, yo, I already got these joints. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really see them on here anymore, but apparently they were supposed to be on here, right? So this is just some quick little images of this joint. Me personally, I have these, and yeah, I could probably go grab my pair real quick. They clean, obviously, because I own them, but I'm not really geeking over them like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me grab my pair real quick. All because of the finals, dog. Crazy what little things to do. But I'm going to grab my pair real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. All right, I'm back. My bad. So yeah, like to be honest, here's my pair right here, like these Knicks joints, and I even got the little hang tag joint that's still with it. Like they ain't in perfect condition because I've been wearing my joints. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. But yeah, it's crazy. This shoe right here, and you know people be asking all the time what your shoe's worth. Like to be honest, I don't really be keeping up with it, but this is my Knicks joints right here, and to be honest, it has like the actual like date on the tongue. It has like April 8th, 88. If I'm not mistaken, that's probably the last time they actually won that joint. But I'm trying to show y'all real quick. I just hit the mic, my bad. But yeah, man, look at this joint. Hopefully I get this all up in the camera. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This shoe right here is now going for $550 on the resale market. And that's really on the cheap end side of things, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, they're probably more leaning closer to 600. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really a Knicks guy, but I thought it because I got a couple fits that I know that can work with this joints right here. You know what I'm saying? I even kept the shoe treat in this joint. So to be honest, there's no real like restore project on this joint, you know. So, you know, I may be getting rid of these guys, man. Don't be surprised if I drop a short on this, but put myself share screen again. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I actually have these, you know, and it's not a flex. I'm just surprised to see this. I'm surprised, completely surprised. Was not anticipating that at all, man. So just wanted to share that real quick. But yeah, man, that's one thing we're gonna be talking about tonight too. A little bit of upcoming sneak releases, and then we're also gonna be talking. Put myself back on the main screen. I know I'm probably all over the place on the stream. We're gonna be talking the best Air Jordan 5s to buy for under retail right now. Right? Okay. So we're gonna be talking about that towards the end of the live. But yeah, that Knicks joint, it really caught me off guard. So I hear you, Manny. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm really on the fence of what I'm gonna do. Me personally, I'm not a reseller, man. I'm not a reseller. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a reseller. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start the stream off. Go ahead and get things party started here. 4 lessons learned from the footwear earnings season so far. And then we're going to keep the party going. And then we'll switch up to the best sneakers you can buy thus far for under retail. Because let's just keep it 100. Resale market, even though I kind of just contradicted myself, resale market right now is not where, you know, in my opinion, I would quit my day job for the joint. Respectively, that's just me. I'm sharing my screen right here on the first article right here. And we have this. 4 big themes from the footwear earnings season so far, right? It says low profile continues to expand, but European shoe sales hurt global growth. It says the Birkenstock, Crocs, and the Deckers could be hurt by the muted direct-to-consumer trends. That's a DTC, right? Okay. Even remember Nike then was trying to do that, and then when we got the new CEO, which used to work there before, right? Looks like he actually stopped that, right? Okay, and I can't knock him for that. but he did what he had to do to get the company back to bringing in some sales. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that just kind of come with the game. And I'll put myself back on the main screen here for like 2 seconds. But the new Nike CEO, which obviously already been there before, he obviously came in and tried to make some more changes, and he's still making changes. He's making cuts where he sees fit, and I don't want to do that, right? But we're talking none other than Elliott Hill is who I'm talking about, right? So you think about this, if Nike, and I've said this from time and time again, if Nike them are feeling the sting, the other companies have got to feel it if Nike is the head honcho. So let's keep going right here. It says, heading into the summer selling season, overall, the industry growth for footwear appears to be slowing for a number of reasons. So again, shoes are sitting, people, right? If you think about this, those Air Jordan 5 Black University 5s, right? I'm gonna check the sneakers out right now, and I guarantee you, I wouldn't be surprised if they're still available. You know what I'm saying? Men's size is still available. Let me check this right here. I know if I want them right now. Let me check the sizes. Almost in a full-size run. However, I will say this. They are making moves, but sizes men 8 to 12 still available. But I would assume this time next week it's probably going to be slim picking, and you may have to actually physically go in store. But sneakers app them don't be really having pairs like they used to, and we're going to keep it 100 too. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep it real about that. I see you, Divine Photo says, check the Nike app. I most definitely did. I just got through checking that. You know what I'm saying? They still available. You know what I'm saying? But they moving too. They moving. Says, however, there are some standouts, including the continued acceleration for Adidas, On and the Terex and the Salmon brands. The latter two are part of the Amer Sports umbrella that said that the slowdown appears to be the center primary and direct to consumer, which that's DTC, which I've been telling you guys sells primarily in the U.S. market, and could see lower sales down the road for Birkenstock, Deckers, Crocs, and Nike. The ongoing turnaround story doesn't report the fourth quarter earnings until June 30th. So again, probably, okay, so next week is going to be around the 30th because the 24th is sometime next week. So probably next Saturday when I go live, we'll have the weekly or the monthly or the fourth quarterly report for Nike. You know what I'm saying? Of what they're doing with their sales. And in my opinion, I'm assuming it's not much, right? Maybe better than before. But if you look at the sneakers app, it's drier than a powder house. Respectively, dog. Y'all know it's drier than a powder house. I got ready to shoot some content today, like I was telling you guys at the beginning of the live. I shot like 2 videos, dog. Respectively. They got some Kobe stuff on there, but I mean, to be honest, dog, sneakers app, it seems like they got more merch than they do sneakers on them. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's one of those situations where we got used to where like it was something every single day on the sneakers where everybody could drop some content. But now, yeah, different ball game. Manu the Kick says, Divine salutes 100 and got the Statue of Liberty in the building. That's what's up. It says, but some analysts continue to take a cautious view of the company, believing that a turnaround could take longer than initially anticipated or expected. And that's a gimme, right? I can see that, right? I'm assuming they were expecting Elliott Hill to get in there and just boom, things are changing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he came in what? Not 2025, but I believe he came in 2024. Pause. And yeah, so he's knocking on roughly 2 years or right at the 2-year mark anyway. He's made some differences, but at the same time, overall, even he's, it's been a tough task for him. I'm not even going to bash him for that. It says, below are some of the key points and concerns noted by Wall Street analysts in their recent research noted and other data points tracked by the shoe brands. It says the ultra-low profile trend expected to grow. It says Drake McFarlane, research analyst at the Global Data Analyst for M Science, a division of the Jefferies Financial Group Incorporated, sees Adidas as the winner in the ultra-low profile category, given the predominance in the sneaker trend. So again, I will say this. Adidas has been keeping a low profile, but they're still right up underneath Nike, right? I don't think they necessarily surpassed Nike, but they still haven't really lost their foot on the gas or got their foot off the gas, even though, keep in mind this, Adidas had lost Ye. Think about this. If they still would have had Ye, and Ye would have been playing ball game and not tripped out like he did in 2022, safe to say this, Adidas probably would have easily passed Nike. You know what I'm saying? But, that didn't happen, and we saw what happened with Ye, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? That 15% that Ye brought to the table doesn't sound like a lot, but it really was. You know what I'm saying? We used to have where it's like we got to do, we got to check for Ye's, we got to check for this, and then that would have definitely helped with the jellyfishes. You know what I'm saying? Jellyfish doing their thing, but they still ain't on the level of what Ye was with Adidas, in my opinion. Divine Photo says, "What up, Mannies?" And he says, "Those university blacks aren't going to sit for long." This is true. Yeah, they moving. And Manny called it. You know what I'm saying? He said they're going to sell out. So I don't think they're going to sit for long either. So if you want them, I'm going to say go ahead and get them joints out the way, respectively. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wait past, like, Sunday night, respectively. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people get paid on Monday, too. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. But it says, Adidas spending growth accelerated in our Proprietary e-receipt data in the May, supported by the DTC channel, primarily in the U.S., McFarland said, noting that primarily positive trends for the Samba, both in the DTC and the wholesale channels, driven by the silence of the Samba June or Jane product model. So again, he's telling you these shoes right here, like me, I don't really check for that, but I think the younger generation, not the generation underneath us, but the generation underneath them, they actually check for a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you want to actually keep your eye on, right? Where we at real quick? Says the Samba Jane is a part of the ultra low profile trend that M Science has been tracking industry wide. Within our consumer transaction data, we observed both in-store and online spending growth accelerating for Adidas from April to May. The M Science analyst said he also noted that while there were first quarter declines in the terrace sell-through, driven primarily by the Giselle, the slowdown is less pronounced in the second quarter. Indeed, within the DTC channel, the Samba Jane is primary driver of the observed re-acceleration in the terrace year-over-year growth in quarter two relevant to quarter one. So again, believe it or not, Adidas actually have models people are checking for. Me, I wouldn't check for none of those models, but I don't really want to sound like a hater either. Just because I'm not checking for it don't mean other people aren't checking for it. Because there's more to sneakers than it comes to just Nike, right? Me personally, right? Y'all know me, I rock a lot of J's. But that's just because of my era when I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I always grew up where everybody had to have the new J's or wanted to have the new J's. But we also rock Reebok. Me and Dunks used to rock Reeboks all the time. And a lot of skate sneakers. You know what I mean? Vaughn says, the university blacks are for those who wish they had the Awake 5s. Or for those who want to get those reimagined 5s too. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And or if you're like me, it could be for the people who missed out on the Wolf Gray joints. You know what I'm saying? That missed out on those. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. Some people like, well, I couldn't get the Wolf Grays. I'm not going on resale market. Even though on the resale market, they're not up there like that. But they're like, you know what? I'll take these instead. You know what I'm saying? Because the gray joint, believe it or not, it's versatile, but black hits a little bit harder. And a lot of people think black is more versatile too. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. It says, the thick-soled or chunky-style shoe trend has been ongoing over the past several years, with McFarland said he and his team plans to continue to track what appears to be an emerging low-profile trend. Thus far, Footwear News is seeing an increase in the low profile, with New Balance hit low-profile sneaker, the 24L, or as you can say, the 204L, 24L, however you want to pronounce it. That's my thing with Adidas too, or no, my thing with New Balance. Their models, their names don't really roll off the tongue. It just seems like a next number, right? Okay, I'm like, dog, that's why it gets a little confusing. And let's just keep it 100. While New Balance shoes do look different, but then you can tell it's a New Balance right off rip too. You know what I'm saying? We got Adrian Presley in the building, says, I think I'm gonna go back and grab those all white 5s. Okay, I respect it. So you're looking at the white joints, the white 5s. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you like them, go for them, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Respectively, if you like them. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to go back and get the Wolf Grays. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the piggy bank get right, too. I ain't diving right in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know I did some spinning here like a couple weeks ago. So I'm good. It's just that, I like to recover before spending. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just spend, and not have nothing to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But hey, if you got it and the price ain't bad, I feel like why not? You know what I mean? Respectively. But it says now released in new 5 colorways and material options for the summer. And on Tuesday, actress Olivia Wilde ditched high heels for the Invite Press tour when she sat down at the interview with Seth Meyers wearing the low-profile black and white and the Tigger Mexico sneakers. Let me see real quick. I think we may have an image of this right here. Boom. So this is what they're talking about. Again, she's saying this, you know what I'm saying? They're not really wearing heels, but they're wearing like actual sneakers now. Says, yeah, I don't have any all white except the Air Force Ones, which y'all know they're doing the new, well, I ain't gonna say new, they're bringing back the original cut of the Air Force One to the all white joints too. So that's gonna be interesting too. I am gonna cop those. I seen some videos out on that already. So y'all know me, I'm a sucker for an Air Force One all white. The ones I got, they're not dirty, but they're not like they're like that '07 cut. You know what I'm saying? And they dope, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't mind having, ain't nothing like a fresh pair of all-white Air Force Ones in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. Says other brands and celebrities are getting into the low-profile movement too. Rihanna seems to have packed up the Nike and Jamarmus Moon sneaker SP as its shoe for the summer. I thought she was with Puma though. So I'm assuming, because I ain't heard now doing nothing with Puma in a while. I thought Rihanna was with Puma. But yeah, apparently she's been rocking this joint right here. This is that low profile shoe where you can tell, no disrespect. I mean, I wasn't rocking, but for the ladies, they can get away with stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? ASAP, I see you, big dog. I'm going to leave it right there. Devon says, I still believe the Wolf Creek 5s are better, honestly. Me too, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the piggy bank get right, I'm going to add them to the collection. I'm not going to close this year out and not have them. I'll put it like that. And I got to make a decision here, because if June, we're in the 6th month, right? 7 month, 8 month, we're halfway through the year. Believe it or not, the time is flying by quickly. You know what I mean? But it says, last November, they saw Ziag and Zalantier bring the Western shoe trend into the low-profile silhouette, with earlier this year, Marc Jacobs updated the retro bowling shoe as the designer's latest sneaker launch. Where we at real quick? Adrian says, why did everyone go crazy for the Wolves? If I had to guess, big dog, respectively, I don't know, because I thought that was a shoe that I didn't anticipate that was going to sell out. But if I had to guess, with the peak of like tax season and, a bunch of like probably why nots, you know what I'm saying? That's a shoe I was not anticipating that was going to sell out. But hell, it did. It definitely did. It definitely did. So yeah, I mean, that's one of those where I'm shocked to see that one myself. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, the 01 cut looks way better. Oh, fuck yeah, it does, dog. Respectively. Pardon my language. 01 cut, Air Force One looks way better. And I love it. So when that joint drops, yes, I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to cop that. Says some brands on track for acceleration, right? Here's some brands that are on track for acceleration. Says the brands expected to see continued acceleration, including On Holding and Arc'teryx and the Salmon parent Arc Sports. It says Taisley Accessory Group Christina Fernandez sees upside the ON's 2026 revenue guidance, citing that the brand's pricing power and ongoing high full price selling and benefits of the scale. It says overall, we continue to see plenty of room for On to drive the profitable growth ahead, Tesla analysts said, citing that the product innovation of 20 to 25 annual stores opening and annual wholesale door growth at between 5% to 6% and expansion in unaccelerated markets across Asia, parts of Europe, and the Latin and South America. So again, other brands like me, I don't think I've ever, and I don't want to sound like I'm hating or dissing any other brands right here, right? But I don't think I've ever copped any of like On sneakers at all. But I see a lot of people do rock them at work, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just not one of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm just probably not there yet. Maybe I'm behind the curve. But it says On Brands is gaining a heat with younger consumers, which I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying? I always wondered, and I think we was talking about this in the Goodfellas a couple like weeks ago, what is the younger generation actually wearing? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it is the Jays like us, you know what I'm saying? But it says, noted by UBS analyst Jay Soul after the brand's management in the first quarter conference call said that they share of the consumers between ages 18 to 24 significantly growth within the company's DTC customer base. Soul conclusions, we believe that On's expanding reach with the younger demographic is an unappreciated long-term growth driver. It says, another plus for On, right? This is another plus for them is what they're saying, right? Another plus for On is for the On brand, it could be the management. Cautious outlook, maintaining full year sales outlook, excluding foreign exchange and at the 23%, even after delivering a 26% plus top line growth in the first quarter. We view this as a sign of the management caution given the uncertain macro environment rather than the indication of the weaker demand expected in the second half of 2026. So concluded, we believe the company's brand building investments in healthy products pipeline should continue to support the top line momentum. So On has got a lot of momentum going here, which if you ask me, I would have never guessed that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thought process on it. But again, it's more to shoes than just Nike, and I need to wake up on that. But at the same time, I have tried other brands too. But I just kind of went back to my default of what I know, you know what I'm saying, respectively. You know what I'm saying? And so far, so good for me. But I noticed that when I am in the crib, y'all probably just seen, I don't really be rocking shoes like that. But at the same time, I try my best when I'm out and about. I'm always rocking my sneakers, man. Because sneakers are meant to be worn. And I want to throw that out there, no matter which brand you're rocking with, right? It says, at the Omner Sports Chief Financial Officer Andrew Page told the Footwear News last month when the company posted the first quarter earnings results that the company is set to gain from the outdoor trail wind as the people prioritize health and wellness. So a lot of people are on this health kick, but at the same time, that's probably like how it be. As a person who's been going to the gym consistently since 2012, and I know my body goes up and down, right? I'm not the perfect probably model for whatever, right? But I've noticed usually during the peak of the time is at the beginning of the year, and then right before summer really takes off, a lot of people want to get back into shape. So I can see that, right? So as people get ready to step outside, you know, they want to make sure they get their body right. Now with me, that's kind of annoying because then you have people like me where I'm like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be in the way, you know what I'm saying? But I know they won't last long, so I just got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep going. As long as we continue to remain focused and continue to build these technically superior products for the core athlete, I think it has this compounding halo impact to the broader population, Page said. He added that the thesis for the compounding halo impact will continue through 2026 and 2027 and possibly beyond. Says UBS Soul has reiterated his buy rating on shares of the Omner, calling in one of the soft line's most compelling growth stocks for Soul, and the Architects and Salmon brands have strong long-term growth opportunities. Again, we talked a little bit about Adidas, a little bit about Nike, but a lot of these other brands are starting to appear to be catching up. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean necessarily they are, but Nike, them, I think once they get whatever they figure out that get them back on the up and up, these other brands know it's only a matter of time. So if they're smart, I would say strike while the iron is hot. But in today's economy, man, nobody's not really buying anything, man. If you hit a lot of places or you just go out and about, you know what I'm saying, with the exception of certain celebrations, like, of course, the Knicks just won, so we had a parade. You know, people celebrating like Juneteenth, which was yesterday. But other than that, you're about to probably see it be like low-key, real quiet. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Adrian. He says, Nike has a U.S. in the chokehold. I took a pic of the gym class, one with myself and their teachers included. It was over 30 plus. It was over 30 plus of us with Nikes on. I like other brands, but Nike gives me the best colorways. I will say this. They offer a lot of versatility at Nike. Me too. I'm guilty of that. And versus buying the shoe, I used to, like, and I'll say this for myself, like back in the day, right? I used to, you know, I still bought my J's or whatever, right? But at the same time, I used to look like, what's the best, like, workout shoe? What's the best overall running shoe? I used to do that, right? And then now I was like, you know what? I still want to be dripped too. So Nike them offer a little bit more better variety when it comes to the shoe that looks better on your feet. not necessarily always feel the best though. I will say that, and I can speak as a person who's flat-footed. Adrian says Puma is the only other one that gives me the colors I want and the OG suedes. Okay, got you. I respect it. Manny Quick says tax money is what helped the reimagined 5s and the Wolf Grays. AJ Cinco sell out. Air Jordan 5 sell out. So I got you. You got the Cinco, which is 5. The Wolf Gray Air Jordan 5 sell out. Okay, I got you, Manny. Got me a little. You gonna make me learn Spanish whether I want to or not, man. I got you, Doug. I respect it. I respect it. I mean, it probably was something that we can say that attached to it, right? Let's just keep it real, man. We can call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? It's something that probably definitely did help it. Let's just keep it real. It says, we expect the Archer Trays to gradually expand the distribution along retail partners to the reaction locations where it would not traditionally open stores, such as the places near ski resorts. So said, we also think that the company's expansion into the footwear should open more wholesale doors opportunities, especially given the brand's repositioning as the more premium player. Currently in the plan is to open 30 to 50 net new stores for the Architects, up for the prior outlook of the 25 net new stores. It says, at Salmon, the brand continues with the Exciter store strategy and is expected to include more cities in the US and in Europe. The brand is also planning on more stores opening in China with bigger store footprints, which Seoul sees as a plus, and adding the growth opportunity are plans to roll out Salmon across the U.S. wholesale, including retailers such as a REI and a Nordstroms, as well as the expansion into the athletic specialty doors that include a combined 100 doors via Foot Locker and JD Sports. Divine Photo says, New Balance shoes are comfy for the gym. You say that, but to me, right, my New Balance shoes, maybe I've worn them in. They cool, but they not that comfortable. And maybe I noticed too, not all of them, right? But a lot of my New Balance shoes, they run, a little bit big. So I could go down half a size, pause. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I need to do. But the ones I got, I was working out in them, but I wouldn't say necessarily the most comfort for me, right? They're not bad. They're not like uncomfortable, but they're not like top of the line comfortable either. Right? I've had some Joe Fresh goods, still got them, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really work out in them like that. I've been in the Air Max 95s heavily, and those Travis Scott joints I did too. I rocked a lot of those for the gym as well, ironically, right? And I ain't talking to Jordan 1s. I'm talking that one joint he did. I got to think about it, like the name of that joint. That I think actually fell apart on you, Devon, if I'm not mistaken. I said they get too loose. I agree. I completely agree. They definitely get too loose, respectfully. It says, importantly, we believe the direct-to-consumer will likely prevail as the key growth of the driver channel as the brand carefully balances shelf space expansion with the sell-through. So concluded, muted direct-to-consumer trends for some brands. For some brands, muted direct-to-consumer trends could be a drag on sales. For the most part, analysts are upbeat on the Birkenstock brand. Tesley Advertising Group, Dana Tesley, Jeffries, and retail analyst Rodell Colnoke and Williams trading analyst Sam Poser are all having buying ratings on the shares of the Birkenstock. So again, this is just another quick little update on this joint. I'm going to see if I can wrap this article. It's a lot on it, joint, so I may have to I'm going to probably stop it here on this one because I want to make sure that I also spend the last at least 10 minutes covering the best sneakers to buy right now. So I want to make sure I have that one. So we're going to finish up this article real quick, and then we're going to go straight into it. It says, that said, Poser did have one of the points conclusion. We remain confident that the Birkenstock business in the America is healthy, he said, noting that the opportunities in China, India, and Japan are great and will be driven by the brand's premium product. We remain concerned that the Birkenstock brand is not being managed to its full potential in the EMEA region. He said EMEA includes Europe, Middle Eastern, and Africa. So they're saying in these areas, they're not being managed well. It says the expectation is there to be concluded the declaration in the European market due to the weaker consumer outlook. A second concern is the conflict in the Middle East, which has impacted to deliver a product to the region. And while there is no interim memorandum of the understanding between the U.S. and Iran to end of the war to put the place in crossfire or ceasefire, there are already concerns of the political front that our tougher talks to reach the final agreement might not be obtainable within 60 days requirement timeframe. William Blair analyst Shai Zavaka cited two key risks. The potential of the higher markdown should be Birkenstock sales softening in the key markets and the intense competitive environment with a copycat products that are often lower prices. So they're saying we can see a lot of fakes that possibly could be coming across the board, right? And let me clarify this, right? Even though people may not consider it a fake, how many times have we seen stuff that make shoes that look just like the next shoe, but they do just enough where they don't take legal action and they're not selling enough where it's worth for somebody like Nike or Birkenstock to come in and sue these guys? Because taking somebody to court, it's not necessarily cheap. And if they know you got the money, they're going to charge you out the wazoo. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it time and time again where, we've seen celebrities take certain people to court, win, but, and we'll use off mode real quick, off mode. We could look like allegedly Megan Thee Stallion took some people to court. It cost her millions of dollars to take people to court just for her to win $60,000. That's not a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you won and now the person can't do nothing, but now, they're not going to pay you the 60. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's almost not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Menu Kick says facts divine and says run it up for the squad. Appreciate that, sir. I'm going to finish this last little piece of the article. Then we're going to talk the best sneakers you can buy for retail right now for like the last 5 minutes. If that's cool with you all. Says on the direct-to-consumer front, McFarland, the M-Science analyst, saw the soft trends across the U.S. in both wholesale and direct channels for Birkenstock during May, based on the firm's proprietary e-receipt data, and believes momentum appears weak heading into June. The data points where for both closed and open product segments, he noted, right? So let's go and transition on real quick. I want to make sure I stay right on top of it right for the hour. So the best Air Jordans to buy for under retail right now, right? Okay. Says from the Legend Blue Air Jordan 11s to the Black Cements Air Jordan 3s. These are the best Air Jordans to buy for under retail in 2026. This was just posted June 18th, so just a couple days ago. I'm not going to do too much reading on this joint. We can even do like every release in 2026. We'll show that too. But what they got up on here, Air Jordan 3 Black Cements 2024. So looks like the current StockX average resale price is $212. Retail price on these joints was $220. I remember I got my joints for retail. So, to be honest, this is probably the best time to be a sneakerhead. For all the people that's just now getting into sneakers or getting back into sneakers, this is probably the best time to probably buy these joints. Mentor Kick says, ton of sales and the JD and Snipes and the UNC 5s will be there. They will be there for retail, but I think they're going to sell too. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a restock on them. They also have the Air Jordan Low Bread 2025. Says where to buy them though. I think this is on the resale market though. On the resale market, if you go on the resale market. So this is the current StockX average resale price. So if you look on StockX or probably like GOAT or eBay, you know what I'm saying? That's probably where. Then you got these right here, Air Jordan Low Breads 2025s. Average resale price on these is $185. There was $190 for retail. Me, I'm not a Jordan 11 Low guy in any way, shape, or form, and I have given them a chance. They just was not for me. And most lows I'll do is the ones. Now, this one's caught me off guard on the list. The Nike SB Air Jordan 4 Navy SB. This one caught me off guard. It was $225, and on the current StockX average resale price is $212. So again, this is based off of StockX data too, so take it with a grain of salt. But that means if you probably check the resale market on like GOAT and probably eBay, you'll probably catch them right at retail or close to it. Menu Kick says restock on the UNC 5s on Monday morning. Wow. So yeah, that's going to be obviously put them right where they need to be. They got the Air Jordan 3 Soul 2.0s. Retail is $200. Current StockX average resale price is $182. Wow. He says, Adrian says, I'm a size 11. Just about everything is $250 and up. This is true. Yeah, it also, and I hate this about the resale market, but this also plays a factor. I hate the fact that the size of the shoe plays a factor in the price. But that come with the game, and it always has come with the game, and it always has been a thing. So I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but that just come with the game. You know what I mean? We got the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue 2024, which y'all know I picked those guys up as well. 230 right now on StockX, averages 205. So to be honest, a lot of these are sitting right at retail. You know what I'm saying? Minute Kick says, depending on the size, shake them. Agreed. That is a fact. Then you got the military blue Jordan 4s, which I picked these up as well. Average resale price is $207, but they were $215 for retail. So again, right at retail if you ask me. We got Rob Zen in the building, says, honestly, I think the black UNCs will sit for a bit unless resellers snatch them up like they've been doing with the larger sizes. They really make me want to metallic 5s that much more. This is true. And we were talking about that at the beginning of the live as well, Rob. Like, this has kind of been like, and Devon said this and I agree with him. This shoe, the UNC 5s, is kind of one of those, like, it's a consolation prize for the people who didn't get the Wolf Grays or didn't get the reimagined metallic 5s. You know what I'm saying? I got the reimagined metallic 5s, so that's why I'm not really tripping. I do want to go back and grab those Wolf Gray 5s. So yeah. Devon says, it's beautiful to see shoes sitting. I agree. It's not a bad thing. Speaking of that, we have the Jordan 5 Fire Reds Black Tongue 2025. Current StockX average resale price is $185. Retail on these was $215. A shoe that I didn't grab. You know what I'm saying? But my thing with this, I hate too much of the bulky of the white for this. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people, I think Devon got these as well. I like them, but I know I wouldn't rock them. That's why I ain't really cop them joints. But they dope, though. They dope. I did cop these right here, and I'm contradicting myself because if I have these, the Bugs Bunnies, the 2025, the 8s, $215 for retail, $168 on the resale market. If I had these, I should probably go back and grab these too, respectively. And that's just one thing that you can contradict yourself for, like, the resale, like being in the sneaker, like, I guess you can say game, right? Mandarin Kick says, yes, sir, Devon, an even collab. Exactly, right? We're going to keep going. We have the Jordan 6 Reverse Infrared Salesman. This one I'm not surprised. So retail is $215. Current StockX average resale price is $164. So I got these in the collection as well. We got the Air Jordan 12 Taxi 2025s. I picked these up as well. Retail is $210. Average resale price on these is $200. Crazy. So yeah, just some shoes and some food for thought real quick. And then if you think about it, every sneaker that's coming out in 2026, we probably already seen this one. This was actually dated for June 12, 2026. Some of these we've probably already seen, like the Ben 23s right here. That one's already probably dropped, I think, yeah, for the 13th. Yep. We got the University Blue. These just literally dropped, right? And we got these right here, the Jade. I think this is going to be a collab with I'm 1 Year. The lows, these are anticipated on the 27th. I'm not really impressed with them. Devon says the salesman told a great story. I agree. They did. They definitely did. We got the Macro Olympics right here, Air Jordan 7. These are anticipated on July 10th, right? And then we have the Air Jordan 4, and these are the Woman Birds Paradise right here. These are anticipated on July 10th. Not a fan of these right here. Want to throw that out there, right? The Air Jordan 3 True Blues. I have these as well. They're anticipated July 18th. I don't know if I'm going to go for these or get a fresh pair or not. I'm on the fence. We got the Air Jordan 1 High, the Love of the Game. These are anticipated August 1st. Not loving the game on these, respectively. You know what I'm saying? Not for me. We got the Flint 13s. I feel like these just came out not too long ago, so I'm probably going to pass. These are anticipated August 2026. Keep in mind these dates and stuff are subject to change. Take it with a grain of salt. We got the Air Jordan 3 Laser. These are coming in August 6, 2026 as well. No, sir. No, thank you. Even though I know they took that brown and probably got that inspiration from, I can't help but think of Travis Scott. Now, this one right here on the radar for sure. The Air Jordan 9 Space Jam. This is anticipated August 8th, 2026. I like these. I love these. Definitely check out for those. We got the Air Jordan 6 Oreos. They're anticipated August 22nd. Devon says, when Jordan Brand released the last shots, we will talk. Exactly. We will talk. Most definitely. I want those. That's a requirement for me. They need to definitely bring those back. Definitely. We got the Air Jordan 11s. I think we had talked about this right here. The Como Dios. I'm not even going to pretend to like butcher that name, but yeah, these right here. I think they're anticipated in September. I'm gonna keep it 100 though. These don't look bad, dog. These don't look bad at all. I like these. The white or the black Jordans. You know, me personally, if I got to pick, I'm going to do the all black joints. They look like the Gammas, but like higher, better quality, respectively. Devon says, let's be honest, if the Ashley Larry Black University 14s, those Black University 5s aren't any different. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. We have the Air Jordan 14, and this is the Molola. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, but they're not even really showing these for real because they got the pants leg over the joint. So these are anticipated sometime in 2026 this year. The Air Jordan 4 Tour Yellow, not impressed with these. These are anticipated in September 5th, 2026. We got the Air Jordan 8 Chrome. That's anticipated September 12th, right? We got the Air Jordan 12 Bucks. That's anticipated as well, September 19th. We have the Awake Jordan 6, the pink joints, and these, like, I guess you can say like a navy and like infrared type of hit with it. That's anticipated for fall 2026. Not impressed. We got the Air Jordan 5, the Woman Sunsets. Not so much for me. Memory Kick says the Black 11 straight gas. I agree. I completely agree. Mine says 11s do hit even if they are plain Jane. This is true. The quality on them is looking A1 steak sauce. They do look fucking great. Adrian says, was that a black and white pack? Yeah. You talking about everybody geeking over the 11s, right? I'm going to scroll back up. Y'all geeking over these real quick. Let me bring it back. Run it back. These is clean. You know what I'm saying? The up close pics of the Awake 6 aren't bad. Okay, cool. These right here, I get what you're saying. They are plain Jane, but that black pair, hey, I want them for the wintertime, though, for real. Traveling purposes, you know what I'm saying? Just making moves, stepping. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, say what you want to say. A good, dominant, all-black shoe on this caliber, it's hard to beat it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you slice it and dice it. Devon says, look at the Soul Retriever status joint. Let me see. I'll put the link on. Let me copy this joint. Let's see. I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to see if I can open it. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Got Mr. Elliott Hill up here. This is on Twitter. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to just see if I can click the link and then bring it over because it didn't do right. Hold on real quick. Boom. All right. Cool. Maybe I didn't copy it all the way or something like that. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see right here. Okay, cool. I see you got me more images of these right here. So let me share my screen on this one. Boom. Share my screen. I guess this is the up close and personals. Meh. I'm not really impressed on them. This is the Awake 6s, everybody. That's the pink joint. Got this one side by side view. Nike swooshes on the back with the Awake and Y. Okay. They clean, but I don't know about that bubblegum Pepmall Bismol pink joint. You know what I'm saying? Respectively, dog. I mean that respectfully, man. I don't know about that joint for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm hating, though. We talked the Chrome 8s. We talked the Bucks. We talked the Awake joints. Let's see. Let's talk this one. And looks like we have the Air Jordan High Royals. These are anticipated October 10th. I could use a fresh pair. My pair from 2017 is complete cheeks. Let's see where we at real quick. Devon says the blue joints ain't bad. Okay, I respect it. And Manny says only for flip purposes. Okay, respect that. And let's see what else we got. We have the white infrared 6s. No, thank you. But these are anticipated holiday season. No, thank you. We have the Air Jordan 14 Forest Green. Well, I will say this. The 14s, say what you want to say, they are comfortable. So these are anticipated October 31st. Not for me, even though I think Ray Allen did play in these joints, if I'm not mistaken. Still not for me. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. We got the Bread 4s, anticipated November 27th. I'm a cop only for a fresh pair of purposes, but to be honest, my 2019 pair is still not bad. If I'm going to keep it 100, man. If I'm going to keep it 100. We have the Air Jordan 10 Sacramento that's anticipated on December 5th. So we'll see how that goes. We have the Air Jordan 11 Space Jams requirement for me. That's anticipated December 12th as well. We have the Air Jordan 11 Universe, right? I'm good on these. They dope, but nah, they look more so for like the ladies and the kiddos. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Let's see. Devon says those OG Bread 4s still gonna cop despite having the rematch. Agreed. I agree. Mary Kick says the Bread 4s is gonna sit. They probably will, but I'm gonna still cop though. Then we have the Air Jordan 8 Knicks. Looks like they're trying to strike while the iron is hot because Knicks won the finals. And then we have an Air Jordan Low. Pretty much, we don't know what this is. Apparently, this is supposed to be with Year because it says the Whitaker group. But you can see the silhouette is blacked out. So we'll see how that's going to go, if that even happens in 2026. We do have the Air Jordan 1 Low Pine Greens, which, if I'm not mistaken, these already dropped. These are already dropped. So, yeah, these already did their thing. No particular order for these. Air Jordan 12 Bloodlines, these dropped in May. So we already seen those. We had the Churro 4s, the Bravo joints. These are already dropped in May as well. And then, of course, we had the Travis Scott joints. They already dropped as well. The Brick After Bricks, they already dropped. Y'all know I got those on the resale market. The World's Best Dad, those already dropped. We copped those. No, I didn't cop those. But, these right here, I wasn't really impressed with them. We also had the Jordan 3 Brazils. They dropped in May. You know what I'm saying? The Mother's Day joints, they already dropped, of course. We had the Cap and Gown 6s. Wasn't impressed. The band joints, already copped those. The Orange Post, these already dropped. Wasn't really impressed with those. And then the Iced Out Carmines, these already dropped as well. And then the White Metallics, which I think somebody in the chat said they're going to go back and grab these. These have already dropped. Let's see, the Mon Photo says, those Knicks 8 should have shock dropped for the pre-order during the parade. I agree. They got to strike while the iron is hot, so I agree. He says the pre-order of the Knicks 3s set the first time. What makes Nike think they're going to hold them? That's my thing, too. My joints right now that I showed earlier at the live, I'm like, people really geeking out over them? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know they did like a pre-order system for that. We got the Air Jordan 11 University Blue that already dropped back in April. Let's see. We had the Air Jordan 1 High Flight Club. Wasn't impressed with those. And the Off-White or the Virgil Abloh Archives and the Jordan 1 High. These already dropped in March. You know what I'm saying? We seen the Spring and the Air Jordan 3s that dropped back in March. The Black University Blue or the Black UNC 14s, they dropped back in March as well. The Shravaskis, Air Jordan 1 High Women's, they dropped back in March. You know what I'm saying? We had the Air Jordan 1 Cells. These already dropped back in March as well. So we've already had these. The Chicago 13s, the kid picked these up back in March as well. Had to have these, you know what I'm saying, for the collection. I love them, personally. And we had the Tiana Taylors. Honestly, I forgot these even dropped for real. Let's see. Adrian says those Royals were first ever Jordans in the 80s. It's a classic timeless shoe, respectively. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give credit where credit is due. The Psychic Blue we had, these already back in March as well. And then we had the Laker joints. They sold out, but I remember these actually restocking back in March. We had the Fight Clubs that dropped at the top of the year in January. Wasn't impressed with those. The Flint Grey 9s, they dropped at the top of the year. Wasn't impressed with those. The Medium Olives, I think they only moved just because of the inspiration of Travis Scott, maybe. He said those were my first. Okay, cool, man. Everybody got to start somewhere, dog. And that was a nice first start pickup, too, respectively. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. We had the Women's Valentine's Day joints. They dropped back in February. We had the All-Star joints that dropped back in February as well. We had the, I don't even want to pronounce that joint, but we had these 10s, the Women's Hydrogenous. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I think it's based off like a flower inspiration, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember doing a drip or skip on it for sure. And then, of course, we had the Reverse Infrared Joint Salesman. We had those. The Ben 23s, we had those in February. And the Year of the Horse for the Jordan 1 Lows, we had those as well. Levi 3s, which I believe, to be honest, with a little bit of footwork, you can find these as well. Those dropped back in February. Obviously, they did, 3 other colorways here. But I think the black pair was the best, or my favorite. It was my favorite. So I did cop those. We had the Paris Saint Germain. They dropped back in February. And then we had the Union Jordan 1 highs. Wasn't impressed with them. Almost forgot these even dropped this year, respectively. Wolf Grade 5s, we were talking about that, dropped in February. Something I want to go back and get on the back end, pause, you know what I'm saying? So that pretty much takes it in right there. Let me put myself back in on the main screen. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this joint up for the night, man. This was a good one for sure. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, man. Pretty much, we talked a little bit of pretty much the best Jordans for under retail right now, and then I did a update on all the Jordans that have dropped so far this year and that are anticipated as well. And then we did a lesson learned for the sneaker earnings for this season as well, man. So appreciate you guys for coming through and being active in the chat. Definitely smash that like button for the kid. Hopefully y'all enjoying the shorts and stuff that I've been trying to bring to the table, trying to incorporate something new to the channel. And hopefully you guys see the difference. Other than that, man, I'll be back live again on Monday with another Music Monday. More content on the way as you guys anticipated. Appreciate that. Devon says, I didn't Ricky my Union frags yet. Okay, so you haven't rocked your Union frags yet. Okay, that's what's up. And he says, you got a new subscriber, 100. Appreciate that, Adrian. As always, dog. Appreciate that. Really means a lot for the kid. Definitely, man, because, you know, I know a lot of people make the sneaker YouTube stuff look easy, but it does require a little bit of patience and a little bit of work, man. But anyway, I'll see you guys again on Monday, man. Sign up for that sold out Discord too. The link is pinned in the comment section, and it's free to sign up. Well, of course, we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already chopping it up over there, right? Okay. And again, free to sign up. I'll see you guys again on Monday with a Music Monday and more content on the way. Definitely, you'll see that for sure. Trying to incorporate more Music Monday as well. I see you, Rob Z says the drop was kind of garbage, but the Union frags were also fire. It wasn't the best. I will admit it wasn't the best, man. I'll agree. Definitely agree with you. And yeah, I'll see you guys again on Monday, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.